Hey everyone, it's Sherry with Squatchable Live, and I have an update about Area 51 for you. Once we find a little shade along our bike trail here, I'll let you know what that is. We're out here walking along our bike trail. Nothing too spooky along here, unless you're out here at nighttime. Then it kind of gets a little spooky, but it's more of the living, breathing ones with heartbeats kind of spooky. Along this trail, you kind of get to peep in on your neighbors' lives, I guess. He's got lots of cacti, and I think he planted them along the rest of the trail here, because the fence ends and the cactuses continue. Don't worry, we're not stalking that girl. That's our daughter. Out here in Rio Linda, we walk in our boots. We may be California, but we're definitely hick here. Hey everyone, it's Sherry with Squatchable Live, and remember how a few days ago we did the whole thing about Area 51 and why we're not going? Well, there's been some updates, and I promised I would bring the updates to you when they came about. Okay, the original person, to kind of give a little bit of background, the original person who started this whole Storm Area 51 stuff was a guy named Matty Roberts, and he was the one that got the Facebook page up and going, and everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna join in storming Area 51, we want to see them aliens. He got that whole thing started, and in response to that, because it was basically a Facebook hoax that went wrong, they started planning a festival called Alienstock instead. Well, the festival was having problems getting started up because the town that this was going to occur in only has like 54 residents. It's a small itty-bitty town. So one of the people in town, the owner of the little Alien, a little hotel there, she was put in touch with Matty Roberts, and they were planning a festival to deal with the large influx of people that were expecting to go out there in the attempt of storming Area 51, and they wanted to kind of divert them and give them something to do instead. Well, yesterday Matty Roberts updated and said that they're removing Alienstock from Rachel because it looks like there's some infighting junk between them and Connie West of the little Alien, and now it's being moved to Las Vegas, and it sounds like it's just going to be a whole bunch of people hanging out, listening to DJs, spin some music, drinking some, I guess it's Bud Light beer is the sponsor. And it's completely different than what it was before. Oh, and they do say that it'll be a whole bunch of people hanging out, talking about aliens and stuff like that. Just random folks being like, oh, hey, I like aliens. That kind of thing. The thing is that it's like a party event sort of thing, so you're not gonna really be doing any talking. So I'm still not going. I'm still not gonna go. And out at Rachel, it sounds like Connie West is still going to be having an event out there, but it's kind of loose about exactly what it is. I guess with Matty Roberts, he was saying that she didn't get everything planned out for the safety of people, and she's claiming that she did, and that she spent like $17,000 or something like that. Can't remember the exact number, but she spent money to make sure that people were protected out there. And then this Matty Roberts dude's like, oh hey, no, I'm gonna go to Vegas instead. And when you look at their page, they've kind of changed it completely. Okay, on their page, here's the release from the Matty Roberts guy. It says, due to the lack of infrastructure, poor planning, risk management, and blatant disregard for the safety of the expected 10,000 plus Alienstock attendees, we decided to pull the plug on the festival. The permit holder, Connie West, was given multiple opportunities to provide us with the proof that things expected at this festival were in place. In fact, she refused to provide us, as agreed upon, contracts, proof of deposits, or any paper proof of anything. We are officially disconnecting from Connie West, Rachel, Nevada, and Alienstock's affiliation with them. We will no longer offer our logo, social media, website, or Matty Roberts likeness or scheduled appearance. In short, the relationship has ended permanently, and Alienstock will be moving to a safe, clean, secure area in downtown Las Vegas as an alternative. We are not interested in, nor will we tolerate any involvement in a Firefest 2.0. We foresee a possible humanitarian disaster in the works, and we can't participate in any capacity at this point. And this part makes me crack up. Alienstock is a brand that stands for unity and concern for like-minded people. It's grown into much more than a location. It's a phenomenon that can only promise absolute safety, peace, and we need to move the festival to guarantee that. Stay tuned for more news. It's big. And the stuff that I'm seeing, if you're gonna spend all that money to head out there to Nevada to go to an Alienstock festival, it's just DJ music and Budweiser beer. Ooh, that sounds kind of dull. You know, if maybe they were joining up with the conference people and maybe doing like an after party thing, okay, maybe that might be more exciting, but really, all it's turned into is DJs spinning records and drinking beer and not being able to hear each other as you try to talk about aliens. So if you're wondering what Firefest is, Firefest was like this big kind of Coachella concert event that was planned out. I can't remember exactly where it was supposed to be at. It's on one of the Caribbean islands out there. And it was supposed to be this big event. People paid a lot of money, and then the event never happened. So a lot of people lost money and stuff like that, and it's kind of the concert equivalent of an epic failure. And so the Alienstock is saying they don't want to be the next Firefest. And also, they mentioned in there that they didn't want to, or that they foresee a possible humanitarian disaster. When you started planning the concert, Alienstock people, you didn't think that through? I don't know. These people aren't thinking these things through. Luckily, it looks like the weather in Rachel is going to be pretty decent for the people that are still like, I want to see them aliens and head out there. You know, it is what it is. It's a small town. They don't have anything set up for this, and there's going to be people unprepared. Oh, and this is the fun thing. If I had to bet, I want to make a little bit of a bet. I will say that I'm kind of getting the idea that they're wanting to turn this into like a 5K run or something, because their little thing is an alien doing the freaking Naruto run in like full fitness gear. Seriously, I bet you there's going to be a 5K run or something, and that's going to be part of their big news. Oh yay, come here, run, get sweaty, listen to DJs, drink beer, and not be able to talk to each other over the music. So exciting. And representatives from the town of Rachel, though, say that if you are going to be going out there for the Alienstock stuff, make sure to go to the Vegas event instead of the one in Rachel. It sounds like, you know, the people there that didn't want this happening there are getting their wish, and it's getting moved out of there. Yeah, and that's actually posted on the Rachel, Nevada website. On their city website, it says, please go to the one in Nevada, or in Las Vegas. Now, I know I keep mentioning about it being basically a DJ set that's going to be running out there. There has been news on the Fox 5 Las Vegas the website that there's been a lineup announced, but the thing is, it says that it's on the Alienstock website. You go to the Alienstock website, it's not there. So just in case, there may be a possibility of some actual music besides the DJ. And all these are names that I do not understand, or I do not recognize. It's probably because I'm not cool. But it's Wiley Savage, The Weird Kids, Daylight Sinners, and Brothers of Alien Rock. Like I said, though, I looked on the Alienstock website, and they didn't have any of the lineup listed. And when I actually pull up the event, it just talks about DJs. So I don't know, maybe those are DJs. Maybe that's why I don't recognize the names. So yeah, pretty much the whole thing has turned into a big, messy, sludge thing. So in the town of Rachel, Connie West is saying that they're still going to have a party because they expect people to be there, which I'm sure will happen because a lot of people don't follow this stuff regularly. They're just like, oh, hey, let's go do this. So there's probably a whole bunch of people that are like, we are going to Rachel on this day. They haven't seen the updates. As for the actual Alienstock event, that's going to be in Vegas. Like I said, DJs, beer, and I bet you it will turn into a 5K run. I don't know. I have a feeling that they imagine all these like people showing up and they're like, oh, hey, I'm gonna Naruto run down the strip in Vegas. You know, I am not gonna do that. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that will. Us millennials do really, really weird stuff. So that's the update for Alien Stock as it stands right now. There's still 10 days to go, and if you think about that, a lot can happen in 10 days. Pretty much 10 days in the past, there wasn't any permits for an event and nothing was going to be happening. And now it's completely changed again. So who knows? Like I said, I've got bets on a 5K run coming out of this, but we'll have to see what happens. And as we get closer to the actual event, if we see any more updates, we'll let you know. But as it still stands, I am not going. No. No, 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 no. I love looking at this guy's garden. Looks like he's got a bunch of tomatoes all ripe on the vine. Look there, some of the leaves are starting to turn yellow. Over there! Yay! After a little walk, we decided to come here to Granite's Burgers, and this place is so good. We love it here. This is like one of the mainstays for Rio Linda. It had looked like it was going to be being torn down earlier this year to be replaced by a Dollar General, but it looks like that's changed because they've reopened and we're here to enjoy their delicious burgers.
Sorry.
Burgers,